Alright boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. So, you wanna learn See You Again by WIZ KHALIFA and Charlie Puth. Great choice, it's a good song and people know it. And as you heard in the beginning, I also played it with an intro that Charlie plays. This is an intro you play on piano originally, and I made it in my way, as close as I can get on guitar, so I think it's pretty close. And I think it's cool to know people recognize this intro, so it's a great effect to add to this song when you play for other people. So I'm gonna show you this intro, but I think we start with the chord progression. And first and foremost we have this capo on the 3rd fret, so put it there to start with. Yes, the chords are pretty basic. I'm gonna show you some variation to it also, which adds a certain effect to this song. So, but the basic is these chords here, E minor chord. I think most of you are familiar with this chord. And it goes on to the G major chord. And in this song I prefer to take the G major with this ring finger on the B string here. And sounds like this. And then we have the C chord, and you play it like this normally. It's a basic C major chord, and you can use this in this song, but I also like to use the C chord in this way. It sounds like this. It's basically the same as the G chord, but you move down these two fingers one string, so it sounds like this. And I'm gonna show you why I use these two different variations of the C. So the rhythm, if we make it just really basic, it sounds like this. It's E minor, G, pause, C, G, pause. So that's pretty much it, but you will of course be able to play it a bit more, give it more flesh, so to speak, so we can have a different strumming pattern. And I used one strumming pattern in this intro. You can choose your own, so there are different ways to go on this. I'm gonna show you what I would play if I would play it for other people. So you can play like this. So if we take it a bit slower, I play it like this. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down. And then the next thing is the same, but you play it from the C to the G. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down. And faster it sounds like this. And so on. So that's the chord and the chord progression. Now let's go over to the intro. And we can divide the intro into two parts. So I'm gonna show you the first part, and the second part is pretty much the same. It's just a different bass note to start with, but otherwise it's the same. So you start here on the B string on the 3rd fret, and the bass notes, all the bass notes, they're based on the same as the chord progression. So E minor, G, C, G. So you start on the 3rd fret B string, and you pick all together with the bass E string, the open G string, and this B string here. So it sounds like this in the whole together, and I'm gonna show you slowly how to play it. So that's the first part. So as I said, open E string, open G string, and this B string 3rd fret. You pick it together. Then you go down to the 5th fret, E string there, to the 3rd fret E string, and you land on this B string 3rd fret again, together now with the 3rd fret on the E string and the open G string, and you pick it together. So one more time together. So that's the first part. The second part is pretty much the same, but now you start on the 5th string here, the A string, and the 3rd fret, and the same here on the 3rd fret B string. You pick it together with also the open G string, and the rest is the same. And now you land on the G string again. The E string 3rd fret. So first part, the only difference from the second part is that you start with the open E string as a bass note, and the second part you start on the 3rd fret A string as a bass note. So slowly it sounds like this. And when Charlie plays it, he plays it in between when it's a pause, like right here. He adds some notes, and I show them for you in the intro. And there are on the guitar on all on this E string here. 3rd fret to the 5th fret to the 7th fret, and back to the 5th fret, and back to the 3rd fret. So you play this after you play one part, so to speak. So it comes like this. Part. And together with some speed it sounds like this. So that is pretty much the whole thing. I told you that I can show you one variation of the C chord, why I use the C chord as a standard C, and sometimes I use this standard this other C chord here. And it depends where the melody goes when you play it like in the chorus. Because when you play it, it lands on the open string here, which is where the E minor chord is the bass chord. So it's great to play this like this. When it comes to the G, next time the melody is on the open E string down here, then it fits to play this standard C chord where the open string is E and the knot here when the string on the E is down here. So the melody lands on this open E string. That's why I choose to play the C standard when it comes to this place. So right here, I'm back to G. Well, mostly I prefer to play this C variation here because it sounds very like united with this G chord, which I play in this way, so it brings out more. So that's the explanation why I sometimes use this C and sometimes I use this kind of C chord. So that is pretty much the whole thing. This is just one example of how you could play this song on guitar. And if you enjoy it, please thumb up and leave a comment, and please subscribe if you like this channel and what I give to you. So please subscribe and we'll build this together. And also leave a comment if you have any wishes for new songs. So I will look it through and see if we can bring it on in the future. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.